Hey everyone, Red Dead Redemption just changed forever, and the biggest reveal didn't come from Rockstar, but from the man who created the soul of the franchise. Today we're diving into the shocking new information. The leaks pointed to Red Dead Redemption 3 and the theories that are splitting the community in half. By the end of this video you'll know exactly why fans are both terrified and insanely excited for what's come next. So grab your seat, because this story gets wild fast, and if you love Red Dead as much as I do, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's get into it. The biggest shockwave to hit the gaming world in years came from a name every Red Dead fan recognizes instinctively: Dan Houser. Even if the name doesn't instantly register, the impact of his writing absolutely does. As a co-founder of Rockstar Games and the lead narrative force behind both Red Dead Redemption titles, Houser is the reason characters like Arthur Morgan exist at all. Without him, there would be no Because he rarely appears in public and almost never gives interviews, his recent conversation with Lex Friedman felt like a once-in-a-generation event. And in that interview, someone finally dared to ask what fans have been desperate to know: what comes next for Red Dead Redemption? His answer was unexpectedly blunt, and for many longtime fans, a hard blow. Houser explained that the story of Dutch's gang was designed as a complete two-part saga. In his eyes, John's perspective in the first game and Arthur's viewpoint in the second form a perfectly closed narrative loop. He even admitted that hearing about Rockstar continuing the franchise without him brings a sense of sadness, comparing it to watching your child raised by someone else. At first glance, that sounds alarming. The creator saying the story is over, but the deeper message is different. Houser isn't declaring the franchise dead. He's saying that the tragedy of Dutch, Arthur and John doesn't require a third chapter. The world of Red Dead can absolutely continue, just not their story. And here's the reality: Houser left Rockstar in 2020. He no longer controls the direction of the series. As he stated, "I don't own the IP. It's a privilege to work on stuff, but you don't necessarily own it." That means the next Red Dead will be the first entry created entirely without the man who shaped its voice. It's the narrative equivalent of imagining a Tarantino film without Tarantino writing the dialogue. Whether Rockstar can replicate the tone, soul and nuance without him is the question looming over the entire fan base. What we do know is that the franchise isn't going anywhere. Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two Interactive, has repeatedly described Red Dead Redemption as a permanent franchise, placing it in the same category as Grand Theft Auto or James Bond. With Red Dead Redemption 2 surpassing 65 million copies sold, there is no version of the future where Rockstar simply walks away from it. Even members of the cast feel certain another game is inevitable. Roger Clark has said publicly that he believes Red Dead 3 will happen someday, and Rob Witham has hinted that discussions have taken place about pushing the series into completely new historical territory. This is where insider chatter and leaks light the fuse. In late 2023, a reliable leaker known as My Time to Shine Hello claimed Red Dead Redemption 3 has already entered early development. According to their information, while most of Rockstar remains focused on finishing GTA 6, a smaller team has begun preliminary work on Red Dead 3, standard practice for Rockstar's long development cycles. But the discovery that truly set the community on fire came from a LinkedIn profile belonging to a Rockstar developer. Before it was quickly removed, it explicitly listed work on Red Dead Redemption 3 and referenced development involving vehicle AI. Not mounts, not wagons, vehicle AI, terminology associated with automobiles, traffic systems and motorized transportation. This tiny detail ignited the leading theory among fans and insiders: Red Dead Redemption 3 may push the series into the early 20th century. Imagine a world where the frontier is vanishing. Horses share the road with automobiles. Oil rigs rise from the landscape. Bootleggers run contraband through smoky industrial towns. The outlaw era is dying, replaced by organized crime and the chaos of rapid modernization. It's a timeline that aligns perfectly with the end of the first Red Dead Redemption. John dies in 1911. Jack's epilogue unfolds in 1914. If Rockstar follows history forward, the next logical step is the 1920s prohibition, early gang warfare, machine guns, and a society leaving the cowboy era behind. Many insiders believe the most natural continuation would follow Jack Marston navigating a world where traditional outlaws are relics, forced to adapt or disappear. But the modern shift carries risks, pushed too far into the automotive era, and the game edges dangerously close to GTA, losing the identity that defines Red Dead. That's why another major theory has gained equal traction, going backward instead of forward. Fans argue that revisiting the golden age of Dutch's gang, the era before everything unveiled, would feel far more aligned with the franchise's spirit. We could see Dutch and Hosea forming their crew, witness Dutch's early ideals before corruption overtook him, meet Annabelle, experience Dutch and Colm O'Driscoll as uneasy allies, and finally uncover the full truth behind the legendary Blackwater massacre. After 2 games of hints and half-told stories, walking through the definitive version of those events would be massive. The only drawback is the inherent limitation of prequels. Fans already know how it all ends. This has led to a third theory circulating among insiders: a full reinvention. New characters, new region, new outlaw mythos. Whether set in Australia's bushranger era, centered on Sally Adler's travels in South America, or built around an entirely new frontier legend, Rockstar could reboot the franchise without touching the Marston or Van der Linde timelines at all. The harsh truth, however, is that none of these possibilities will materialize anytime soon. Rockstar's development window have expanded dramatically over the past decade. Grand Theft Auto V launched in 2013, Red Dead Redemption 2 followed in 2018, GTA 6 is slated for fall 2026. If Red Dead Redemption 3 enters full production after GTA 6 launches, the estimated release window based on Rockstar's current pace points to somewhere between 2031 and 2032. Painful but realistic. So after everything we've heard from insiders, leaks and the creator himself, one thing is crystal clear: the future of Red Dead Redemption is wide open. Whether Rockstar takes us into the roaring 1920s with Jack Marston, facing a world that's outgrown cowboys, or pulls us back to the golden age of Dutch and Hosea forging their outlaw legacy, the next chapter is guaranteed to be something we've never experienced before. And if Rockstar decides to go completely off the map, a whole new hero, a whole new frontier, that could be the way they revive the series without repeating the past. Fans have been dreaming about South America, Australia, even a full Sadie Adler saga. And honestly, any of this could redefine what Red Dead means for the next decade. The franchise isn't dying, it's transforming, and watching that transformation unfold might be the most exciting part of all. But now I want to hear from you. What direction do you want Red Dead Redemption 3 to take? A 1920s evolution, a full prequel, a clear reboot, or something totally different? Drop your ideas in the comments. Let's build the future of Red Dead together. Thanks for watching. For more updates on Red Dead Redemption 3 or other gaming content, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Until then, stay safe.